French President Emmanuel Macron trying to use the migrant boat crisis as a Brexit negotiating weapon. That's the claim from reports over this weekend that appeared in The Sun. Brussels sparking fury after using the fate of desperate Channel migrants as a Brexit bargaining chip as a deal remained on the brink over a huge row over fish. Now, Trevor Kavanagh, respected veteran journalist, following this up today, saying that if we want a neighbourly hand, we must cough up another £30 million and abandon our rights to sovereign status over fishing and human rights laws. That's the French EU position. Kavanagh saying that Macron thinks it is Britain's fault for being so soft, an undeniable fact which Boris Johnson is, I am told, Kavanagh says, about to address. So that's one aspect of this, is that this whole issue, as I reported at the weekend on this channel, we're now over 5,000 migrants who have come over illegally on small boats from France to England. Compare that to 2018, when it was just 297 for the entire year. We're already past 5,000. So this is clearly a situation, an issue that has completely spiraled out of control. And pretty disgusting, really, that this would be used in negotiations on the EU or the French side. That really does expose their thinking. But it also shows you what needs to be done, because we cannot simply rely on the French and the French approach. We've given them lots of money, it hasn't worked, and clearly we need huge domestic reform outside of the EU after the transition period. And that's hinted at as well in the Trevor Kavanagh piece, talking about how that, of course, the whole point of Brexit being that we take back control. We are tied in chains by lawyers posing as human rights champions and troublemakers who challenge decisions with costly and time-consuming judicial reviews. Kavanagh saying, I'm here to tell you folks, this is all about to end, I hope. Whitehall Remainers said to be seething over a range of yet-to-be revealed measures which will sweep away EU-style meddling and regulation, hand power back to where it belongs, in elected political hands. Supposedly, illegal migrants will be sent back, long legal wrangles will be terminated, judicial reviews will be effectively abolished, human rights laws will be tailored to fit the needs of Britain, not Brussels. So that's what is being briefed about. That's what's being rumoured, that we'll be moving towards a system much more in the national interest of this country. But, there's two aspects here. The Brexit negotiations, the government need to absolutely hold firm. It's clear the French are seeking to exploit the migrant crisis in terms of these negotiations. That must not be allowed to happen. And of course, the UK, as so many of you are saying, in a huge reaction to the Ben Habib interview at the weekend, just saying, look, let's walk away. Let's walk away with no deal rather than getting stitched up on certain issues. And of course, one of them being the level playing field, but also the huge opportunities that are ahead of taking back control and sorting out these issues unrestrained, unrestricted by the EU rules and regulations. So this is certainly one to watch. It's clear now, it's being reported that this migrant crisis now is being used in these debates, in these negotiations, demands that the UK abandons our rights to sovereign status over fishing and human rights laws in return to a deal. Oh, and they want another £30 million. That must be, of course, rejected. But the opportunities of taking back control of our borders, that is what so many voted Leave for. That is now what the government must follow through on, because I don't know about you, but I think the time has come now to stop hearing excuses about what we can't do and actually see the government delivering on things that it can do. And what it can do is taking back control of our borders, unrestricted by EU rules, as I say. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed this report, please remember to subscribe to Westmonster, click like, and go to westmonster.club to support real news. Cheers.